Hello, my name is Sophia Shen. I'm a trainer from SAS. I did a webinar on machine learning using SAS Viya. I hope you enjoy a short extract from that webinar. Thank you. Bye. So let's go to Visual Analytics and Model Studio and have a look at those models. So here I have my Visual Analytics, and I'm going to open this machine learning report, and I'll just say yes here. I can see a decision tree model here. So with the decision tree models, I can see the tree, what the tree is like, and I can see the tree in a different display. I can see what variables are important, and I can get some different graphs to assess how good the model is. So one of the graphs that we often looked is ROC graph, and we can see how good our model is compared to not using a model, which is this dashed line. I want to show you how we can build a model, how we can change our types very quickly. So what you could do is that you can click on these three dots and you can say, maybe we'll keep this model, and I'm just gonna say duplicate, and I'm gonna put this on that side. So I want to have two models on the side I can compare. And for these models, I might want to go and I might want to add some different input variables or the predictors here. And I might say, hey, I want to add the customer age, I want to add income in my model. So this is a marketing model to predict if someone will buy a new product. So I'm going to say apply, and as soon as I do that, you can see that the model is being built, and then now I have a model that's built with these other input variables. And it's very easy. If I say, hey, I want to change this to a neural network model, and then so that I can compare the results. A neural network model might take a little bit of time to build. So, but you can see, okay, now that's the result, and you can compare them. So there's different test statistics here you can look at to compare different models. So if I want to use lift, and then if I change both of them to lift, then I can see the difference between my models. My neural network model has a higher lift, 3.4, and the decision tree has a slightly lower lift. And so, so that's how I can build different models and compare them very quickly. Okay, let's go to Model Studio and have a look. So let me go to Model Studio in this tab. So by the way, you can see that I can build different type of models. I can build forecasting models, text analytics models, but here I'm looking at the data mining, machine learning models. So in Model Studio, you can do pipelines. You can do a flow of how your model will work. So this is a pipeline that's done using a out-of-the-box pipeline. So it's very easy to do a model very quickly. You just want to see, whether there's anything that you need to do with your data, and you might want to just build a model, quickly and just see the result that you get, so you can compare. So this is a out-of-the-box model, and we can see a decision tree model there, as well as the regression models. And I can look at the result here. So you click on the result of that, you get to see similar results as you saw in Visual Analytics. You get to see the tree, and you see the important variables. So if you maximize the window, you can see which variables are important in this model. And there's different graphs that you can look at if you go to assessment, and this is the ROC chart, so the same chart you saw in Visual Analytics. So all these different, you can use different interfaces, but underneath the same procedure is used. So it's the same result, but just different applications.